Hi everyone, it's that literary lady, and today I'm going to answer a question for you that I get often. The question is, what is an ISBN number and why do I need one? Once I've recorded this, I will place this video on our YouTube page, on lwmediagroup.com, literarywonders.com, and thatliterarylady.com. So let's go ahead and get started. ISBN stands for International Standard Book Number. These are identifiers that identify the country, the publisher, titles, series, and editions of books. Every printed book is required to have an ISBN number. Some ebooks you will find don't have them because it's not always required. Services such as Amazon.com, some Barnes & Nobles, and Smashwords.com services don't require that you have one, but you do need one for printed books. Also, if you're going to use one for an ebook and you have a book that is in print, you need two separate ISBN numbers, and that applies to if you have the same title in a hardcover versus a paperback. You need one for the hardcover, the paperback, the ebook, the audio book, and so on. So for each edition, you actually need a separate ISBN number because they are in different formats. Now, ISBN numbers are issued through Boker. Boker is the standard issuing company of ISBN numbers, although I found that you can get them other places. Just to be safe, go to Boker.com. A lot of the other sites that are out there will redirect you back to the Boker.com site. Now, here's something that I'm asked also. How many ISBN numbers should I buy? Well, first, it's important to know that you can purchase just one ISBN number through Boker for $125. You can purchase 10 ISBN numbers for $250. You can purchase 100 for $575, and you can purchase 1,000 ISBN numbers for $1,000. Now, here's my suggestion. You can't go wrong with buying 10 ISBN numbers for $250. This is why. If you think this is going to be your only book, you would only need one ISBN number. However, many authors get bitten by the bug. They'll write one book and they say, hey, I'm going to write another book. Or they may want to take that same book and put it in a hardcover or audiobook format. So if you don't buy the 10 for $250, you've already paid $125 for one, and you have to turn back around and buy another one for $125. That's $250 right there. So it's economical, and it just makes common sense to buy 10 for $250. Now, if you are going to do mass publishing or you're a big publisher, of course you would buy the larger lot of numbers for the ISBN numbers, the 100 and the 1,000 for $575 and $1,000. But for the standard person, especially the self-publishing person, I would suggest just buying 10 for $250. Trust me, you will be glad that you did that. It will save you some money in the long run. Now, let's give a little breakdown of what the ISBN number means. A lot of people don't know this. They don't even care. But if you look at it, it kind of makes sense to you, and it just some information that you'd be glad that you know. The first three digits of the ISBN number, which is here, you see the 978, that identifies this number as being an ISBN number. Now, next here you've got the country or group of countries here. In this case, these obviously represent the United States. Also, some of my books, and this is my ISBN number for my last book, which was Circumstances. They're being sold now in Italy and the UK and so on, but that's a little more extensive than what this particular video is going to cover or is supposed to cover. The next set of numbers here are your publisher identifier here. So if you buy a set of 10 ISBN numbers, you're going to notice that they all have this number here, this 0403 in my case. And that identifies my publishing company, which is LW Media Group or Literary Wonders Media Group. Okay, the fourth number here is going to identify a title or edition. Now, this is going to be 0 if you don't have a series of books or you don't have different editions. And I'll give you an example. The Harry Potter series was a series, and let's say there's 10 series in that particular book. Let's say 9 just to be safe. You'll see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9 here. Or like the example of dictionaries and encyclopedias, they'll have the first edition, the 10th edition. For example, I use the Chicago Manual Style, and right now they're on the 16th edition. So of course that would say the 16th edition. Here you're going to look at this number here basically validates the ISBN number. In my research, I found that sometimes when these numbers are entered, there is usually a typo. Not usually, but sometimes there can be a typo. And by adding this number, it will identify and validate the ISBN number. If there was an error, this would basically put a flag up that this was not a valid ISBN number. So it basically just validates it. So what is an ISBN number? It's an identification number for your book, for your title, for your publisher, for your country, and other things. Why do you need one? Because it's required for print books, and you want to make sure that your book is properly identified for sales purposes, for library purposes, which also go with an LCCN, which is a Library Congress number, and we'll get into that in another video. But you need it because it's required, and now you know what it is. So hopefully I answered this question, and like I said, I've gotten a lot of requests or questions on this matter, so hopefully this answers your questions. And again, I am that literary lady, and I will see you in the next video. Have a good day.